Hi guys. Again, failing at this morning thing because it is not morning. It's definitely 4 o'clock and we're getting ready to go out for dinner because I can't get life together enough to go grocery shopping and plan meals and all of those other things that I should be probably doing right now, but I'm not. So it was time to get dressed and actually do something with ourselves today. Hi, Angeline. So I'm going to throw a really pretty, light, easy, pretty in pink routine together for you guys today. This is stuff that I wear all the time. So if you have a question about pigments or anything like that, just shout it out here in the comments and I can address anything for you. Before I show you the products, I'm just going to throw a little hydrating face primer on. You have until the 31st to grab the Hostess rewards for free, which is the hydrating face primer and the translucent setting spray. If you have questions about how to get those full-size items for free, just let me know. Hi, Janice. Hi, Angel. And I can kind of walk you through how to do that. We just have to get it all taken care of before midnight on the 31st, before the new year. So hydrating face primer is a total necessity for me. I live in upstate New York. It's so cold and dry here this time of year. My skin definitely feels it immediately. So I use every opportunity I can to add a little extra moisture to it. All right, so we have been talking about the kudos and the other sales that are going on. The steals and deals are good until the end of the month. And the kudos is good until the end of the month. So I'm going to be using a liquid foundation today. I'm going to be using an Epic mascara today. And I'm going to be using 2 different lip products. This is what the kudos is a lip product, a mascara, and a foundation for $71. Hi, Kimlin. So that's first and foremost. The translucent setting powder and the hydrating face primer are the free gifts this month if you host a party. If you're interested in getting these for free, it's an $80 value. Just let me know and I can show you how to do that. And then we have a whole list of items that are on the Steals and Deals page, and they are 30% off until the end of the year. Some of them are going away permanently, like the Plush Lip Liner, which I'm devastated about because I use it constantly. That's going to be one that doesn't come back. And there's a couple of other shades of things that aren't going to be here anymore. All right, so I'm going in with the shade Eyelet in liquid foundation. It's a little bit dark for me, but I'm going to be brightening it up by using Touch Mineral foundation in the shade Scarlet for my under eye and to highlight my face, just to kind of give you an idea of how you can take a summer shade and apply it to your face, or if you self-tan, how you can kind of manipulate these products a little bit so that they fit your face better. So liquid foundation, again, comes in the kudos this month, but because it's a natural mineral-based product, you want to make sure that you shake it up really good and dump the plunger a couple of times. So I'm just going to I put this on the back of my hand. I put about a half a dropper. Now, if I were to tilt my hand up, it would run all over the place because this is a water weight foundation, meaning it's very, very thin. But it's also a high def foundation because it blends out so beautifully. I hate doing lives when it's dark because you can't really, like, the light blows it out really weird on my ring light, but whatever. I spent the day in pajamas all day, just doing nothing. Mental health. Okay, so I just put the foundation all over my face. I'm going to take my Eco Tools sponge. I just washed this out with hot water and hand soap. That's it. And I'm just pressing it into my skin to get that foundation blended in. If you need to be shade matched for any of the foundations or anything, all I need is an unfiltered selfie, standing in front of a window, preferably, because that gives me the best idea of your skin tone. And you can have makeup on or not. Either is fine. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Emily. Okay, pressing this in. What I do love about the liquid foundation is that you literally can't feel it on your skin. It's so incredibly lightweight that you never have to worry about that heavy makeup feeling. And it is a full coverage look. All right, easy peasy. So when they say high definition foundation, when I first started using this, I was totally put off by it because I was used to using a really thick foundation. I used to use Makeup Forever HD, and I didn't like the way that it that it wore, but I liked its coverage. So when I got this for the first time and it like dripped all over my face, I was like, this is not gonna fix my acne. And I was really, really, really surprised at not only how light it felt on and my skin could breathe, but the fact that it had better coverage. So if you haven't used a liquid foundation, it was literally one of the first products that we have that like broke the internet. Hi, Andrea. Okay, so I'm going to go in now with Touch Mineral Pressed Powder in the shade Scarlet. So this is, you can see how bright it is because the light reflects back and it looks white. All right, so Scarlet is the lightest shade of foundation that we carry. I personally love it for highlighting my under eyes. So I'm just gonna go in with a powder concealer brush and put a little of that Scarlet underneath my eyes, on my nose, under my nose, and you can see how it immediately brightens the area up. So it's not only setting the liquid foundation, but it's highlighting and brightening my under eyes. It's going to disguise any dark circles that you have. If you were up all night coughing like I was, on my chin. And basically what we're doing is just making the inside of our face nice and bright so that when we can sculpt out our bone structure with a little bit of bronzer afterwards. And this, again, we're not going super bougie tonight. We're just doing a nice, bright, sort of easy peasy, go to get sushi with the kids situation. All right. Hi, Kara. All right, so that's nice and bright. That's Scarlet again. And just to highlight my face, just to bring a little brightness, clean it up a little bit. Now that we've switched over to using powder, I can always go in and add a little bit more of this if I want to clean up my jawline with it, or if I go a little too high with my bronzer or something like that. That's why I love the pressed powder. All right, so now we're going in with pressed bronzer. This is 30% off right now on the sale. This is the shade Malibu. It's my personal favorite because it's not quite as warm as the other bronzers are, but it has a ton of pigment in it. So it's actually the darkest shade of bronzer that we have. And I am clearly not the darkest shade of presenter that we have, but I like how just a little bit blends out beautifully. And one of these puppies will last me easily 6 months. So just sculpt out that jawline a little bit. Put it on our forehead. Bring a little warmth in here. I get so super pale this time of year. It's like ridiculous. So I definitely need bronzer this time of year so that I don't look like sickly. Jawline. Don't forget the jawline. The jawline is probably one of the most easily missed spots to contour that I notice amongst people, but it makes such a huge difference. Hi, Chris. All right, so super easy makeup tip. I'm going to take this big fluffy powder brush and I'm just going to run it all over my face. This does a couple of things, but the best thing it does is blends everything out so that you don't have really, really dark spots or really, really bright spots that don't make any sense next to each other. So I'm going to use a little Touch Behold setting powder right now with my sponge. And I'm just going to clean up this jawline because I want it to be nice and clean. So I'm taking the short side of this and just dipping it in the powder. And I'm going to put it right here on the underside of my jawline. Hi, love. How are you? Just like this, and sort of clean it up. And we're just going to leave it there and dust it off later. So this is technically called baking. I never bake my under eyes though, because if you're 35 like me, the less product on your under eyes, the better, to eliminate things like creasing. All right, so let's go in and do a little bit of blush. I'm going in with the shade Sweet today. One of my favorites, just a really nice, pretty neutral. The angled blush brush is also 30% off right now. And I'm going to use blush, highlighter, and bronzer to do my eyes today, because I promised it would be an easy look. So I didn't want to go in and grab like 6 different shades of eyeshadow and just overwhelm everyone's systems. All right, let's do brows really quickly. I'm going to use 2 pencils to do this. So I'm going to use the dark pencil to define my brows, and then I'm going to use the medium pencil to fill them in. So the dark pencil, I'm just going to start at the front of my brow. And go all the way to the end on the underside. And then I'm going to start on the top, slightly back. And fill that in. So I fill in the arch to the tail with the dark. And then I'm going to move over to the medium pencil and fill in the front of that. And then brush these together. So if you're looking for literally the world's most natural looking filled in brow, the pencils will not let you down. I'm going to show you again on this eye. So again, the dark pencil, I like to use 2 different shades because I feel like it gives me a little bit more dimension to achieve like what God would have normally put on your face to begin with. And the lightest hand you can muster to do this. All I hear is Descendants 3 blaring on the first level of the house. We were the laziest people ever today. All right, so switching back over to the medium pencil. And then I'm just going to brush up and blend that all in with a little spoolie on the end. And also, if you guys didn't know, so we're going to Disney in March with the kids. Hi, Candace. I'm so stressed out about planning. Like, how am I going to know what I want to eat on March 30th and at what time? Like, this whole making reservations for dinner and all meals 6 months in advance thing is the biggest load of crap I have ever heard in my life. I don't know when someone decided this was a good idea, but I fully object to it. If you are a Disney buff, please get in touch with me and let me know what to do, because at this point, even though we have one of those like magical vacation planner people, I'm still like completely overwhelmed with all of this. It's just too much. When I'm on vacation, I like to do as little as possible, and it doesn't seem like that's going to happen this time. All right, so I'm going in with an eye pencil in this beautiful dark brown. It's the shade Proper. And I'm just going to smudge a little of this right on my lash line. We're going super light everywhere else, so something has to speak to us. So it's going to be my eyes today. And I put it also right in the waterline. That just like beefs up your lashes. All right, so going back to bronzer, I'm using this Malibu bronzer that we used on my contour, and I'm going to add this to my eyes. Just for like a nice, subtle, soft depth. All right, we're gonna go in with the blush that we used, which was Sweet, and I'm gonna add this to my eyes. And I'm going to put it right on my lid. I love how pigmented everything is so that you can use it for multiple things. All right, now we're gonna go in with Epic Mascara. So the Epic comes with the kudos this month. So you get a lip product, an Epic Mascara, and a foundation for $71. So it's basically like getting the lip product for free. So I always pick the 4D mascara. I just feel like, I just always feel like it gives me the best like false lash look on the market. And I always do 2 coats. It's definitely less time consuming and cheaper than getting lash extensions. Okay, second coat. Okay, and now I use whatever I have left over on the spoolie to do my lower lashes because I don't like that whole really heavy tarantula lash lower look. It is not for me. But my lashes always need a little something on the bottom. Gorge, living for it. Loving the 4D. All right, so, all right, I'm going to show you the super easiest highlight and then lip look. So I'm just going to dust this off at the bottom. And you can see it just brightened up that jawline area, so the contour looks a little bit more structured. All right, I'm going to use a little Lustrous, which is this gorgeous like rose gold. I'm going to use this right on the inside of my eyes. This is a highlight, a powder highlighter, which is also 30% off right now. And then I'm going to put a little right on the top of my cheekbones. And right on the old Cupid's bow. This makes your lips pop. Okay, so the prettiest nude easy lip, I'm going to use 3 different products to do. So I'm going to use Prudent lip liner, which is a super light. I'm going to use Sparkling Splash Liquid Lipstick, also super light. I will be very honest with you, I do not care for this color when it's on its own. I always pair it with a lip gloss. And right now, Lippy is 30% off because they are getting away from it. Lippy is literally, I'm super sad about this because it's such a gorgeous pink. And I love it with Sparkling Splash Liquid Lipstick. So this is like just the nicest light pink, gorgeous lip. So Prudent, I'm going to go in and just line my lips really quickly. So just like I was saying, you can't even see this lip liner as like a defined liner. It's just going to help you to define the borders of your lips that much better, so that if you want to change the shape of them at all, you can do that. But you're also going to be able to just keep that lipstick in the parameter of your lip 100% better. All right, so Splash Liquid Lipstick and Sparkling. The first thing you should know, have a nice dry lip. What's up, Deedle? What do you need, love? Mina. You just came up here to see Mina, not me. You know. All right, so one thing you should know about Splash, you should use a nice dry lip, nothing else on it. Number 2, don't lick your lips. Again, have them be nice and dry. Number 3, take a lot of product off and wipe it right on the top. A little product goes a very long way. Are you getting hungry, Dill?
No.
Okay.
I mean, not really hungry, but I need to keep it hungry.
Yeah, you need to keep it hungry. Okay. So another little deal with Splash, do not rub your lips together. You want it to dry just like this. Otherwise, it just gets weird. This is the best way to get the best finish. All right, so once this gets nice and dry, like I said, I know people who would wear their lips like this. For me, it's just too light. I love this color, but layered with a lip gloss. I don't know what it is. I've worn it just like this, and I've gotten a ton of compliments on it, but for me, I just feel like I prefer a different look, a bolder lip. Hi, Kate. Hi, Nicole. All right, so now we're gonna go in with Lippy lip gloss. Like I said, they're retiring this color. It devastates me to the core because it's absolutely gorgeous. And it's 30% off right now. So we're gonna go in with Lippy. Now we're talking. So just a little bit of pink and a little bit of gloss just like totally transforms that. And it's going to stay, hi love, how are you? It's going to stay glossy for hours. These glosses wear so well. The Splash Liquid Lipstick literally wears like braided steel. I wear it all day. And I'm just taking a little translucent setting spray. And I'm going to let that dry. All right, so in conclusion, the sales right now are good until the end of the year. The Kudos is great, especially if you need a new foundation. I will always take a lip product and a mascara whenever they're available because I love them so much and I love having a variety of lip products. As you can see, I have 3 different ones on right now. The other thing is if you want the Hostess reward, which is the free hydrating face primer and the free, Dylan, don't spit on the mirror, Peanut. I don't think your hand's going to clean that off. I'm going to need to use Windex. Let's not do that again. Okay. Train of thought, gone. What was I going to say? Oh, free Hostess rewards. So the hydrating face primer and the Touch Behold setting spray are free this month. All you have to do is I can start you an online party. You, your friends, whoever buy from the online party, when you hit $200 on that online party, these are yours for free. It's $80 worth of products for free. Plus you get the Y cash. So it's 10% of whatever your party total is. So if you just do $200, you get $20 for free. I have had people do $1,600, sometimes $2,000 on a party, which means that they have $200 at the end of that for the party reward. So the next time they go to buy makeup, literally $200 just comes off the bill free. So I live for that. It's a great thing, and we really do not very often do Hostess gifts. We always do Hostess rewards, but not often Hostess gifts. All right, so I will take a picture in the ring light. So it might look a little different because it's not natural lighting, but I promise always filter free, just like the videos. If you guys have any questions about shades or how to get the best deal for something, I can even start you your party link. I can send you a full shopping cart that goes right to your party. I can do all of that right from my phone. So if you have any questions or you want to buy something, just let me know. You can comment in the video or you can send me a message or an email. Yeah, right. What I think she did was that girl in particular was buying a bunch of stuff for gifts and for bachelorette things and just like took the opportunity to get the Hostess rewards because she had to get a bunch of stuff for her girlfriends anyway. So not mad at that. I will always take a free gift when it's offered. And advise people on how to get the very best deal. All right, so we're off to get sushi, right, Dylan? Okay. All right, I love you guys, and I will see you back here on Tuesday. Have a great Monday.